I find it interesting. I've heard one of my colleagues say that the purpose of these net neutrality rules is to maintain the internet as it is. Imagine if any tech company said, we're going to succeed by maintaining our company as it is. If Apple, prior to launching iPhone 6 or the Apple Watch or anything, we're just going to maintain as it is. And I don't think if the internet stays as it is, that it will be prepared for the future innovations that we're going to need to advance. And I hear the same kind of arguments with regard to pharmaceuticals, drug companies. I think with regulation, we can make current drugs cheaper. You can, but you don't get the innovation you need to grow and progress and to go into other areas. And so I'm always wary when we want to maintain something as it is, especially something as dynamic as the internet. But just one question. I know we have votes going on. Mr. Eisenach, you have done some work in this area. Can you discuss University of Pennsylvania Professor Chris Yu's work on Europe and investment in broadband and internet compared where they have regulatory regime perhaps similar to what we'd be moving to here compared to what we have here? What's the difference between investment there and in the United States?
Well, thank you, Senator Flake. As Christopher Yu has written, as Richard Bennett at the American Enterprise Institute has written in a new study available from the techpolicydaily.com. The Europeans have followed a much more regulatory course than the U.S., and 5 or 10 years ago there was a debate about how wise a course that was. There was a debate about whether the U.S. was ahead or behind in broadband infrastructure. There's no debate today. The Europeans have recognized that the U.S. course was the wiser course. There is almost no fiber availability, virtually no fiber availability from telephone companies and very little from cable companies in Europe. The Europeans are a generation behind now on wireless broadband access. LTE only covers about a quarter of the population of Europe versus virtually 100% of the U.S. So the regulatory course proved to be disastrous for Europe, and I think has the potential. We talk about leaving things the same versus changing them. The internet has not been regulated. Net neutrality is a proposal to regulate it. I think it's that simple.